Lane Kiffin secures #1 recruit. Retains sought defensive coordinator in fast start to LSU stint. Lane Kiffin has began his LSU stint on a positive note, landing #1 recruit in the nation and retaining a quality coordinator. The Tigers signed stud defensive tackle Lamar Brown, ranked the #1 overall recruit in the country by both ESPN and Rivals.com. Brown, a 6'5" defensive tackle from Irwinville, Louisiana, who had verbally committed to the Tigers over the summer under previous coach Brian Kelly, signed his letter of intent Friday, the final day of the 3-day early signing period, the school announced. LSU's recruiting class also contains commitments from 2 more top 100 defensive players in lineman Deuce Gerald's, #37, and Richard Anderson, #90. ESPN placed the Tigers' entire recruiting class as the #14 group in the country. Multiple mid-season conference losses have LSU starting over, but the Tigers got their man on the sidelines with Lane Kiffin taking over a strong class that includes the #1 overall prospect, ESPN's Craig Hobart wrote in its appraisal of LSU's class. LSU fended off several top suitors, including Texas A&M, and kept top-ranked prospect Lamar Brown at home. Projected to the defensive line, he is an athletic and versatile big man who also could flourish, if needed, as an offensive lineman. Kiffin, who was formally hired away from Ole Miss this weekend with a 7-year contract worth $91 million, also is retaining LSU defensive coordinator Blake Baker, who is considered a head coaching prospect at other universities, according to The Athletic. In just a matter of a week, Kiffin has gone from securing an 11-1 regular season for Mississippi State to now building a recruiting class and coaching staff in Baton Rouge. Kiffin was refused by Mississippi AD Keith Carter to coach the team in the college football playoff before formally taking over as the full-time successor for Kelly, who was sacked in October at LSU. Lane Kiffin's first week at LSU has been nothing short of transformative, signaling a decisive shift in the trajectory of the Tigers' football program. In a remarkably short period, Kiffin not only secured the nation's top recruit, Lamar Brown, but also retained key defensive coordinator Blake Baker, a move that ensures continuity and stability on the defensive side of the ball. This combination of elite talent acquisition and staff retention is a textbook example of how strategic leadership can immediately influence a program's fortunes. By keeping a top recruit committed and maintaining the defensive leadership, Kiffin has mitigated the risks typically associated with coaching transitions, demonstrating an acute awareness of the importance of both personnel and perception in college football success. The signing of Lamar Brown represents more than just a recruiting victory. It serves as a symbol of Kiffin's ability to inspire confidence among elite players, their families, and the broader recruiting community. Brown's versatile skill set and high ranking make him a potential game changer for LSU, capable of influencing the team's performance from day one. Additionally, securing other top 100 defensive talents like Deuce Gerald's and Richard Anderson reinforces that LSU is building a roster capable of competing at the highest level in the SEC, a conference known for its rigor and depth of talent. Retaining Blake Baker is equally significant. Coordinators play a pivotal role in player development, game planning, and overall team culture. Baker's decision to stay despite head coaching opportunities elsewhere signals a vote of confidence in Kiffin's vision and provides critical continuity for returning players and incoming recruits. This ensures that LSU's defensive system will maintain a level of sophistication and stability, allowing Kiffin to focus on implementing his offensive philosophy without risking disruption on the other side of the ball. From a program perspective, Kiffin's early moves send a powerful message to fans, recruits, and rivals alike. They demonstrate that LSU is not merely reacting to a coaching change, but is actively shaping a renewed culture of excellence. The ability to act decisively, retain key personnel, and immediately secure top-tier recruits positions LSU as a program capable of competing for championships in the short term while building sustainable success for the long term. It also highlights Kiffin's unique skill set, the ability to navigate high-pressure situations, leverage relationships effectively, and generate momentum both on and off the field. Looking at the broader college football landscape, Kiffin's approach at LSU underscores the critical importance of recruiting and coaching continuity in maintaining competitive advantage. In an era where top recruits are constantly courted by multiple programs and coaching changes can destabilize entire teams, Kiffin's immediate success demonstrates that calculated, strategic leadership can turn potential disruption into opportunity. For U.S. audiences, this story resonates because it combines the drama of elite talent acquisition with the intrigue of a high-profile coaching transition, making it both newsworthy and compelling. However, the road ahead is not without challenges. Sustaining recruiting momentum will require consistent effort and vision, particularly as other SEC powerhouses aggressively pursue top talent. Integrating new players into the team's culture, aligning existing staff with Kiffin's philosophy, and meeting high expectations for on-field performance will test his leadership and adaptability. Additionally, the SEC remains one of the most competitive conferences in college football, meaning that even with early successes, LSU will need to execute at an elite level to remain in contention for championships. In conclusion, Lane Kiffin's start at LSU represents a masterclass in rapid program revitalization. Through securing top-tier talent, maintaining coaching continuity, and asserting strong leadership from the outset, Kiffin has positioned LSU as a program poised for both immediate impact and long-term stability. The combination of strategic recruitment, staff retention, and media-savvy management has created momentum that, if sustained, could restore LSU to national prominence. While challenges remain, the foundation Kiffin has laid in just his first week suggests that the Tigers are not simply rebuilding. They are being strategically reimagined for success at the highest levels of college football. For fans, recruits, and the wider college football world, Kiffin's tenure at LSU will be one of the most closely watched and potentially transformative storylines in the coming seasons.